So now, because this is a complex story, we're going to story map it so far, just so that we can keep in mind who Edward's met and where he's been. So to start with, I'm going to just draw some of the characters from the beginning. So we've got Edward, and I'm adding the character names onto here, because yes, it's a story map, so a lot of it needs to be images, but I'm adding the characters' names onto here so it's easier to remember. Edward lived in a house on Egypt Street. He lived with a girl called Abilene. And then there was also Dad, Mum, but I think more importantly was, well, let's do with a not a happy face, was Pellegrina. I've done her with a witch's hat on because she resembled a bit of a witch, didn't she? Okay, we found out this time there were 3 great traumas in Edward's life. One involved a dog. I'm going to draw a simple dog here. There we go, where he's chewed a bit. The other one involved his pocket watch being sucked up the vacuum cleaner. And then the third one involved him being beaten up by the maid with her feather duster and put on a shelf. Okay, so following that, we then found out that they were going to go on a journey on the Queen Mary. I'm just going to draw a very basic ship. There's a steam pipe. A few windows, that's where people live there. Okay, and they were going to go to London, which was where their way is. Now I've run out of room, so I'm going to go to the next line. I'm going to draw a line there to divide the two. On that ship, she met 2 boys, Martin and Amos. Okay. Right, Martin and Amos wanted to look at Edward, and then they threw him overboard. Again, I'm not adding all the little details, you can add them in if you want. I'll draw some down arrows just to represent that he was sinking below the ship. There. Right, okay, whilst Edward was below the ship, it is below the ship I suppose, but underwater on the very bottom of the ocean, Edward got bored, there was not much else to do, so he started thinking. Okay, started the thinking. Next moment, there was a storm. And then the next one on is that he was fished out of the water. Okay, so that's the entire story so far, just the main part of the story, where he's been, who he's been with. So I might even here put the word ocean. I've got the names of the characters there as well. It might be you want to challenge yourself and get a different colour, and maybe to add a little bit in about his emotions at this time, or his feelings and thoughts at this time. That would be a really good challenge. But basically what I've done is I've got this story map. I haven't added too much detail, I can remember the main parts of it. And then I'm going to keep this. I might put it on my fridge, might put it on my bedroom wall, because as we go round through the story, we're going to add to it as well. So when we get to the end of this really complex story, there's quite a thick story book, by the end of it we will be able to recap what happens and remember all the changes in people Edward's met, and changes in location and changes in emotion and feelings. So I want you to have a go at that as well. Remember, keep it simple.